Alright, there are some key notes to go over before this finals matchup, and the obvious advantage for the Celts is playing 5 out. Their bigs are going to be spacing from the top or wings to take the Mavs bigs out of that low rotation, so if they do decide to cheat off, it's a lot of distance to cover, and that just opens up spot shots from deep. But more importantly, with the Mavs bigs away from the paint, that's going to give the Jays all the space to operate once they hunt the matchup they want, and that's going to be primarily Luka or Kai. Those two are going to be forced to defend a lot of ISOs, and if it's not that, then it's that two-man game with Kristaps to exploit his advantage on the pop or switch. I don't see the switches for him being that advantageous considering the size of the Mavs, but the Mavs bigs haven't had to defend the pop much and aren't used to dancing on switches, so they're going to be tested on the perimeter a lot. But the Celts bigs are going to be exploited even more than them, and that's the obvious advantage for the Mavs. Joe Mazzulla is allergic to trapping or even doubling at all, and at most, the Celts bigs are going to be up to touch for a split second, but other than that, it's going to be a drop or a switch. That just plays right into Luka's hands, and he's either going to fry Al on the switch while their bigs get deep positioning on the roll with the smaller defender, or he's going to eat up that space in the drop to get to his spots for a bucket or lob. It's going to be the same scenario for Kai, except he's coming off those screens quick, and same as Chris Finch, Joe's just going to trust the Celts to navigate the PNRs. But at the end of the day, all these advantages are just to create ISOs more or less, and playing out of that, so it's still going to come down to shot making. The Celts won't have that same talent advantage they had in the East now that they're going against the best half-court offense from this playoffs, and it's going to require them to really go shot for shot in a possession game. But on the other end, the Mavs haven't had to face a team in the West with this amount of spacing or firepower, so it's going to stretch their defense and require them to really man up on that first line. But with both teams being healthy and peaking from top to bottom at the right time, it should make for the best finals of this decade so far. Just watch the tape.